Hey crypto enthusiasts, thrilled to have you back on the Grow My Bitcoin channel. Isn't it just mind-blowing to ride this massive bull run wave together? If you've bagged some gains, major kudos to you. Things are skyrocketing. I'm calling it now. We're diving into the most epic bull run ever witnessed. Hold on to your hats because this journey is about to get wild. Big shout out to Seletti.AI for keeping the excitement alive. Whether it's those jaw-dropping payouts or their unwavering commitment to tackling tough questions, Seletti.AI is simply off the charts. GMB is tipping our hats to this kick-ass team and we're beyond grateful. Quick recap. Total value locked? A whopping 400k plus. Payouts surpassing $85,000. Now that's what I call impressive. Let's dive into the deets with Seletti.AI. They never cease to amaze. Roll the tape.
In appreciation of everybody's time, first and foremost, thank you all who've joined live. And got to tell you, this group following has been wonderful. I'm so excited. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lenny. I'm the CEO of Seletti. And what I'm going to be doing is this will be our weekly updates that we're going to be providing to our community within Telegram. We are over 1160 members strong now in Telegram and have been growing. And so the whole thing is this is our primary mechanism for communication, as many people know. And so as new people are coming on board, we look to them to first come here for information and answers. I also want to thank those who are on and those who continue to be on day after day on the Telegram group. Thank you so much for all you do. Your positivity and your assistance with others, second to none. I have not seen that in any other Telegram group. I haven't. And if there is others out there, good on them. But I really appreciate what our group of people do for the community at large. And so really what I wanted to talk about is we got a great week coming ahead. We've had a great 4 months. We've just recently surpassed 4 months of operating since becoming a company. That was actually 4.5 months now as of today. And so with the actual PAM bot, we are actually moving strong since December 23rd. And what I did is on Telegram, I posted information about, just our screenshots of our dashboard, of our trade report, and our performance, because I really want to go through this. As you can see, we now have well over 300. We have 310 active users. We've got over 380,000 staked, which is a really nice jump from the month before. And each month we keep continuously growing. We've got, like I said, this actually shows my specific example of how much I personally invested. So as the CEO, I actually did come in and invested my own funds. And so I wanted to really just to put that out there to let people know, you know what, I'm in it. I'm a performance-based CEO contracted out, but I'm in it to win it just like every one of you all are. And so going to the next one, I wanted to show with the trade report, we've had a really good run. And as you can see, and many of you who have been members, some since the beginning, but the whole point would be we are really doing greater than 0.8% to usually in the range of 1.2 to 1.4%. However, we have seen several days at 2% in a day. We have seen, many days that are consistently above 1%. And that really goes through what we have in the statistics. As you see in the upper left, you have the 0.87% was the result on March 1st. We've done to date close to 800 trades. We have a 72.26 win rate, which is phenomenal for Forex trading. And as you see, we have winners and we have losers. We have over 568 winners, 218 losers. Now, I could tell you about losers. That is within the day. We have not, since this has started well over 2.5, 3 months ago, we have not had a losing day. What does that mean? If you look down in the bottom left-hand corner with the watch list on what performed, there were losers in the day, but overall net aggregate throughout the day and at the end of the day, we are winning every single day. We are 100% from that standpoint. The win rate of 72% has to do with our trades, but our daily performance, we've knocked it out of the park. The other piece I want to talk about is when you look at the cumulative P&L, you can see our average rate per day is 1.115, so call it 1.16, but every day we're always in that zone. So we are providing that 25% per month, roughly 25% per month and above. So we've been consistently doing that for a period of well over 2 months since we started live with our own funds prior to it actually launching in December. And thirdly, what I wanted to show you in regards to what I posted was we are one of the only true proof of revenue companies out there, whereas we are showing the daily results, what our wins were, what our losses were, when and what trades we did, what we won, what we lost, and what that potential trade looks like. I don't see many others out there that are doing that same thing. And I call that the Seletti difference. Here you have me that has been around for a while. I've been talking about it every day. I'm showing my face. I'm interviewing people. I'm answering the hard questions because guess what? That's what you need as an investor. That's what you need to be looking at as you're going forward. Now, once again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. You do have to take risk. It is, study and understand your own risk management. But this is a great passive income play for you to invest in. And many of you know this. You've heard this many times. I just have to make sure I say that. And so, really, you can during the day, depending on where you are, and if you catch it at the right times. And I think, based off of the Forex schedule, you can watch the percentage on the trade report. You watch the percentage fluctuate as trades are occurring in that upper left-hand corner in terms of recent results. So the recent one is 0.87, but you could see it go from 0.5 to 1.2 to 0.9 to 1.3. You watch it during the day. So we have that live capability that we provide. And then the end of day cumulative report is what's shown in that trade archive in the bottom right-hand corner that I showed on the trade report page. And so really, what does that mean for somebody who's interested? This is really one of those type investments, whereas the confidence is there that you have a real team. We have over 25 people involved in this project. It was built out over a year ago. It's been over a year in the making, and there was 6 months worth of testing and trying and making things work for the PAM bot to execute the way it does. And what does that result in? Like I said, with over 360,000 in TVL, we've also had over 82,000 in payouts. And so a lot of that is a positive from the standpoint of people are not only receiving payouts, they're also reinvesting. And so part of that, reinvesting is free, meaning we don't charge for people to withdraw funds. We do have fees associated with doing withdrawals. Part of that is the 15% performance fee that comes off of the top. when, at the end of each day. And then there's a 3% withdrawal fee, which means that when you go to withdrawal, it's only 3% of your funds that is in your account that you've earned on that day or that week or that month, depending on when you do with your withdrawal that comes out. And so with that, we've really covered a lot of key aspects of what we wanted to accomplish. And the reason why I say that is we came with the purpose in this sphere to provide the DeFi ROI DApp space, which I don't consider us a DeFi ROI DApp. I consider us a performance-based capability that currently resides on the DeFi space. But technically, what we are doing for people is we are giving them access to a Forex AI bot for free. And so with a free license at this particular point, we are providing these capabilities. And the results, like I've said, have been nothing but stellar. We are doing great things for the community. And oh, by the way, one of the things I really like to talk about is that I don't really recommend that people who are interested in 60% per month, 80% per month, these other crazy ROI dApps out there that are promising that, this is not the place for you if that's what you're looking for. We are a reliable, steady, consistent, proven capability that is giving good, stable returns. And they are great returns if you look at it in other places where you would invest your money. You're not going to get that anywhere else. It's very hard to find that in other spaces. Along those same lines, anyone who goes or who knows and has gone into a lot of these other ones that are promising crazy returns, it's as quick as they come, as quick as they go. There are probably 50 to 100 that come every month and probably double that disappear every month with your money, okay? And then that's the other key aspect of what I like to say with the Seletti difference is we are a Web 3.0 capability. So it is your wallet, your crypto wallet that's connected to the Forex smart contract account that is making money in Forex. And it is only if and only if that matches that the funds get moved down back into your account. And oh, by the way, being that it's Web 3.0, we have instant returns, meaning that when you see the money in your account from your returns from the day before, it's 2 clicks. It's a click of withdrawal your funds from our platform, and it's a click in your wallet authorizing the money to come back into your wallet. So that's another piece I would say that is, that piece has been out there somewhat with other platforms, but we do it with the extent that there is no KYC. KYC stands for Know Your Customer. So we don't ask for any of your personal information. We don't look to get more information about you. You don't have to provide an email. You don't have to provide credentials. All you need to do is get your crypto wallet and get that set up and get that moving. Another thing that we did for that circumstance is we actually added an exchange, because the way that we do it is through our USDT BEP20, which is on the Binance Smart Chain, that is the stable coin of choice in Binance. And so that's how you put your money through into the smart contract to put to work for your investment. And so with our exchange, you have that ability to send and receive money and change out your tokens to conform to the contract. And you could do it on the same screen as well when you get your funds back in the form of USDT BEP20. I will also mention that I talk a lot about the Forex AI bot through the PAM capability, which is the main mechanism that we are moving with. We do have for that is $500 in order to just $500 to invest in that. But we do have 2 smaller programs. That one is at 0.5%, which is only $50 as a minimum with no maximum, and 0.7% per day which is a $250 minimum. Those actually pay out 7 days a week, as opposed to the PAM, which operates by the Forex, which is 5 days a week. So you get really decent returns all across the board. It's not something that you have to have a lot of money in order to get involved in. You can get involved and get invested earlier with less funds, and then build it up over time, and then transition over or transfer over to the PAM as you see fit. And so I think I've covered a good chunk of what we do currently. And what I do, me as the CEO, is I've been helping steer and guide and make sure that the customer and user experience is up to snuff, so that we have the capabilities that we're providing to the community, and that there are no hiccups, there are no issues. One of the things that you'll notice if you've been around is the fact that we make sure that when there are issues, that we resolve them as quickly as possible, and to people's satisfaction. We make sure that we stay communicative with the community. Now, I want to touch on a couple security aspects because some things have come to light. They're in our Telegram group, and even in general on the internet, you always have bad actors looking to do things. So one of the messages that you'll always see, especially even once you come on board, is we will not direct message DM you first. We will not be looking to find out information from you. If you receive those, please let us know. It's at Seletti admin, or send something in the community chat. Hey, I received this. A lot of people self-cleaning, self-healing in our community chat. They will say, do not respond to them. Do not do anything. It is someone trying to get your information. Never, ever, ever with your crypto wallet, never give away your seed phrase, your password, anything like that. Once somebody is asking for that information, that should send up red flags. You got to hit delete, copy it and send it to us so that we know and we let the community know. We do a lot of our own internal scrubbing. We have mechanisms and our own bots in place to clean that stuff out. But you have to be careful of what transpires on the internet. And that's only what I've talked about in our Telegram. But besides that, I would say you need to make sure you have updated antivirus, anti-malware capabilities installed on your computer. We can give suggestions, as well as make sure that you're using a VPN, a virtually protected network capability, because that helps reduce the likelihood or capabilities of people doing stuff to you through your computer and through your internet connection. We do have a video tutorial series as part of the white paper, whereas we show people how to deposit, how to withdraw, how to interact with the exchange. And there are several other sets of capabilities that we are planning to provide for ease of functionality, because down the road, our plan and part of our vision is we want to have this proven track record of success for not just 1 year, not for 2 years, but for as long as possible. We're looking at a 3 to 5 year horizon. And so part of that, as part of my responsibility, is to make sure that we, from an operational standpoint, that we maintain things properly, that our development team and our engineers are constantly ensuring that things are up to date and performing as expected, as well as receiving the feedback and internalizing the feedback that you provide as our customers. So I would say that I can talk much longer on these different topics, but I would much prefer to hear from you and see what kind of questions that we have. And if we don't have any questions, I will maybe add a little more. But let me get some of these questions going here. I see. Okay, Brian, thank you for that. Someone, your mic is hot, so let me make sure that that's turned off. Okay. Yes, thank you. So Brian, yes, is Is this an algorithm or AI trading? So the answer to that is yes. It's not a yes or no question, because when you have AI bots, they are using algorithms that are customized based off of our research and development through testing of multiple bots that performed, but they all work based off of algorithms, which are a set of rules and capabilities that are automated in order to execute certain activities. And so that is the true answer to that question. And we even have some more information on that on our site if you're interested, or we can send you, it's very easy to research. It's within our white paper. Yes, we do have that 72% win rate. Wait, Diane, yes, can we withdraw our initial investment? Yes, you can. So there is an unstake button. You have to be careful, because once you click on stake, several people have accidentally clicked on stake and they didn't want to unstake all of their funds, because once you click on stake, we do have now a pop-up that says, are you sure? So that you can double check to make sure that you really want to unstake. But then once you click that button, your investment stops, and then 35 days later, you get your 100% of your initial investment back. And 35 days, we are unwinding, and there are administrative capabilities that are occurring in order for that to occur. So that's why 35 days is the time frame. Some others have it 90 days, some 120 days. Some have it where it's instantaneous or within a week, but you only get 80% of your funds. What we determined, and the company determined a while ago, is that the best way to do it is in that time frame. So thank you, Diane, for that question. Do you use leverage when you're trading? The answer is no. I'm sorry. The answer is yes. But so in Forex, you can go 50 to 1 leverage. You can go 500 to 1 leverage. We don't go 500 to 1 leverage. We're normally in that 100 to 1 leveraging, but it really depends on the bot and what the bot is learning and what is happening in the day. So I hope that answers that question. And I don't want to butcher the name. I think it's Taraxamaxi, but just thank you so much for that question. But yes, part of Forex and doing the portfolio allocation management module, the actual PAM, that's part of it, is using leverage as part of the trading capabilities with the bot, right? CT, yes, we are recording, and so I'm not sure why you cannot join. You should be able to join because it is open to the community. So Brian Lath asked the question, this bot performs exceptionally well. Do you know why this is? Absolutely. So part of the entire research and development and capabilities, well before this actually became live, this was a matter of testing bots of much lower performance, bots of much higher performance, bots within the range of what was sustainable and maintainable, that will last for a very long time. So there was the trial and error of what was done by the team for several months before that happened. And so that's where you have stuff that was taking the good from several different bots to make it that this is performing the way that it is, so that the bot was customized and built with certain rules. I would also tell you this: we use the mechanism of scalp trading. So the mechanisms of scalp trading, you have a target price or a target percentage that you're looking for on each trade, and you have the stop loss that's included. So that what keeps the losses extremely low and the wins at a certain point, and then it automatically shuts off. So that's how the trading occurs throughout every day. And you could probably see that through the trade reports if you were to do to study that to see, okay, so the losses don't seem to be very high percentages, which they won't, but the wins also aren't extremely high, because the longer you stay in a trade, the more likely it's going to go down. And so when you're up, and you take it when you can. So thank you for that question, Brian. And then Jitil, I'm going to have to ask you via voice to send me what, if I pronounced that right, and I know I butchered, I apologize. So do you have any further details regarding the upcoming bot licensing? Thank you. Okay. So regarding the licensing, so part of the roadmap and part of our overall plan is that this is really a free license capability that we will do over the next several months, years. One thing that has been asked by several community members is, some people, it's not that they want to leave what we're doing. It's just some feel that they also, as part of their portfolio of capabilities, that if they can have their own to do themselves, if that would be a capability we would offer. And the answer is 100% yes. We are in works with building that out. We have our dev team that is as part of a separate R&D project that we're going to build out. The main aspect that I would say to that is that we want to have, as a minimum, 6 months or longer proven performance of 0 losses in a day, so that when we do hand it off, and you're doing it on your own, as your own bot, as a licensed capability, that you have preset capabilities to do and perform well. Now, will it be as good as ours? Probably not. Most likely not, because ours is, when you do a licensed bot as opposed to one that's organic to our system, there's a lot more that goes into it. And we would have to sell it for a much higher price, or license it even for a much higher price. But what we're really looking to do is to make sure that when we do provide the capability, that everyone has that opportunity, and that it's part of their overall portfolio of investments. And so while I'm on the roadmap topic and other things coming down the road, is we do have strong longer-term views of building out an ecosystem of capabilities. As I talked about it earlier, we have this partnership, or actually it's only an API connection with Change Now to be the decentralized exchange. Well, our plans down the road, probably Q4 of 2024, possibly Q1 of 2025, would be to have our own decentralized exchange, not necessarily directly on our capability or on our site, but with a link to it. We'll work through the details on, because that'll be whether or not we can put it out in Q4 or in Q1 of 2025, so that we have our own exchange, possibly yield farming, possibly staking, possibly, lending and borrowing. But these are things that we are looking at as part of our longer term roadmap that we want to provide, because we're here to stay. We're doing things right. We're taking it at a nice, stable, moderate pace. And so once we build up to certain levels of capability, we want to be able to offer other things to the community that won't interact or interfere with what this truly is doing from a performance standpoint. So thank you very much for that question. Yep. And so I think that covered everyone's questions, and we are running a bit after 30 minutes. And so what I'd like to do at this point is I want to tell everyone thank you very much for participating. This is recorded, so this will be available. And if anything else comes up, please just send us notes in the chat, and our team will get back to you as soon as possible. So with that, have a great Seletti week, and looking forward to good times ahead. Thank you. Take care.
Wasn't that just awesome? Hope you snagged some golden nuggets from it. Got burning questions? Join us on Telegram. But a quick heads up, be wary of imposters trying to pull off admin stunts. If someone slides into your DMs claiming to be an admin, don't take the bait. Real admins won't DM you. If in doubt, reach out to us on the Grow My Bitcoin Telegram channel. And remember, we won't slide into your DMs either. Also, protect those private keys like your crypto treasures. Never spill the beans. Mark your calendars this Sunday. It's going to be epic. Find all the relevant Seletti.AI and Grow My Bitcoin links in the description below. And here's a nifty tip before we sign off. Did you know you can swap BTCB with USDT on PancakeSwap? BTCB, that's Bitcoin on the BEP20 network. Consider that gem dropped. As always, thanks for tuning in. And don't forget, keep growing that Bitcoin with Seletti.AI. Until next time, happy investing.